here right now at the FDR Memorial. This is where we will be assembling for the march, Redeem Aiyana's Dream March on the United States Department of Justice. So this is where we're going to assemble, and from 12 noon to 1 p.m. we're going to be pouring libations. We're going to have a prayer vigil for all of those men, women, and children that have been unjustifiably killed by the police and everything. There will be mothers with us who've lost their kids. There will be families here. Aiyana Jones, her family will be here on that particular day with us on September 25th. We are calling on people across this country to come to the FDR Memorial, where we're going to assemble at 12 noon. And then we're going to march over to the United States Department of Justice, where we plan to be by 2 p.m. And it will be from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Department of Justice. So I ask you, I plead with you to please come out. This is for Aiyana Jones. We cannot let this young girl die in vain. She's a symbol of all of the men, women, and children that have been killed by the police. What if it was your child that was killed by the police? What if it was your son or your daughter that was shot in the head by the police? What if it was your grandmother that was framed by the police? What if you were Nicole Bell and lost your husband on their wedding day? So we have a moral obligation to be here. Dr. King would want us to be here. And all of our ancestors who died, black and white, who died for us to be here today, we have a moral obligation to converge on Washington, D.C. on September 25th. So I ask you to come to the FDR Memorial at 12 noon, September 20th. Pastor Omar Wilks of Unison Pentecostal Church from Brooklyn, New York. Right behind us is the Lincoln Memorial, so-called emancipator of the slaves. You know, we stand here today for Aiyana Jones. We have a march coming up called Redeem Aiyana's Dream, march on the U.S. Department of Justice.
Right.
And we stand here today to call for justice for Aiyana Jones. We stand here today to call for Eric Holder, who was the first black Attorney General of the United States of America, to intervene when it comes to issues of police brutality in this country. You know, why is it that when our black and Latino men get shot down in the streets, Eric Holder and Obama has nothing to say about it? Why? I'm here today united with brothers from Baltimore, Maryland, brothers from and sisters from Washington, D.C., from New Jersey.
Yes.
We plan to come on September 25th, 2010, to march on the United States Department of Justice. We are here to redeem Aiyana's dream. 40 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King stood right here on these steps of the Lincoln Memorial and told us about the dream that he had had. We still have not realized that dream.
Absolutely.
We still have not experienced emancipation in this country when cops can feel like they can kill and brutalize our men, women, and children. We have not experienced that yet. We are going to have another march, which is a continuation of Dr. King's dream. It's called Redeem Aiyana's Dream, March on the United States Department of Justice. And we are calling on college students in Washington, D.C. We are calling on community organizers around the country. We are calling on people to organize and mobilize to address the injustices of police brutality in this country. And so the march that we're going to have, on September 25th, called Redeem Aiyana's Dream, March on the United States Department of Justice, is to call attention to her case. But she's just a symbol of the killing of many of our men, women, and children that have been killed by the police.
Absolutely.
So we're going to have parents who are going to come out here all around the country who have lost children due to police violence. So we're going to have parents from around the country, Oscar Grant's parents, Aiyana Jones' grandmother, who was on the couch with her the day she was killed. How many more Aiyana Jones will there be? How many Sean Bells will there be? How many Oscar Grants will there be? How many Timothy Stansburys will there be? How many brothers and sisters are going to continue to be killed around this country and the police get away with it?
Absolutely.
So we are here today to call on the great emancipator who's supposed to be in the White House right now, Barack Obama, to come from behind the White House and come into our communities, speak to our situation, You know, you can spend billions upon billions on militarism and to send our soldiers to fight and die in a war that makes no sense. You can send our soldiers to fight and die in a war that makes no sense. You can have your wife speak to military families, people who lost their children in combat, but when our children are lost in the streets due to police violence unjustifiably, nobody reaches out to them. Why is it that Michelle Obama could come into Detroit, Michigan a week later and say nothing about the killing of Aiyana Jones? Why is that?
Absolutely.
That is unacceptable. We have to have an insult level, and I'm here today to say that there ain't going to be no justice, there ain't going to be no peace, and we're calling on people to come out here on September 25th to organize and mobilize with us.